Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. We're back again with more Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, and this time I want to talk about the updates that have been made to the Inevitable Excess DLC. I did a review on the DLC that definitely highlighted some of the issues with it, and so I felt like it was only fair to do a video showcasing some of the updates Owlcat has made to try to make it more enjoyable. So first and foremost, they've improved and enhanced the epilogues of the DLC. I'll be honest, I don't know what this means. I loaded my Lich playthrough back up, played through the ending, and looked at the epilogues and thought that they were basically the same. So it might be a situation where you have to start a brand new playthrough, or if you have seen the updates, if you could leave a comment down below and tell me, do you feel like it's changed significantly? Let me know. In addition, the Demon and Azada Mythic paths now have unique interactions and special endings for the DLC. I do not have a completed Demon or Azada playthrough, so unfortunately I can't tell you about those or what they look like. In addition, the Lich has gotten a new artifact, which can be imported into the main campaign. Again, when I loaded up my Lich save, I did not automatically get the artifact. So I don't know if there's a specific quest you have to do or a specific point in the DLC when you get access to it, but it's something cool that they've added. When you're in the access areas, they've added more lamps to show you where you can teleport. So as a part of solving puzzles in this DLC, there's a lot of different platforms you have to go to, and sometimes it was difficult to tell where you needed to go next in order to be able to solve the puzzle you were currently dealing with. They have also added a dialogue to warn you about a point of no return when you are about to face the last dungeon of the DLC. So there's a lot of side quests that you can do in this DLC, but there's definitely a point where once you advance past it, all those side quests will either automatically fail or be unavailable. Before, there was nothing that would let you know you had reached that point. So now they've added a dialogue to ensure that you're informed. And then finally, they have removed a puzzle from the entrance to the final dungeon. So if you've seen reviews for this DLC, you probably already know there are several puzzles that you have to solve throughout it. And the one you had to do in order to get into the final dungeon was definitely one of the hardest puzzles in the game. Again, none of these puzzles were crazy, so it's not like what you had to face in the Enigma, but it was definitely an annoyance for a lot of people. So I'm sure there are folks who are very happy to hear that that puzzle has been removed. Those are all the changes for the Inevitable Excess DLC. Again, let me know down in the comments if you feel like these changes really helped to improve the DLC. I'm not sure when I'm going to have a chance to make another run through it. I'm playing a couple of different games now before I circle back to Pathfinder. So I would love to see if you feel like your experience is much better since Owlcat made these changes. And then since we're here, I figured I might as well cover the recent hotfix that they added. So it's just a couple of quick changes. First and foremost, your companions could disappear, never to be seen again when they were not supposed to do it. This has been fixed. However, if you have experienced this, then you're going to need to load up an earlier save before this occurred. For example, if Nanio disappeared when you entered the Lost Chapel area, you will need a save before you enter the Lost Chapel. I have never experienced something like this before, so I'm wondering, did this issue occur after the update that came with Inevitable Excess, or something else that triggered it? I have definitely never had a situation where a companion all of a sudden just disappeared. Sometimes when you saved and reloaded, corpses could disappear along with the loot and the quest items. This has been fixed. And then finally, sometimes enemies in random encounters were too strong for your level. This has been fixed. I definitely experienced this. And honestly, it was one of the few things I was fearful of when doing this core playthrough that I'm still continuing in right now, especially in Act 2 and 3. It seemed like you would get random encounters with enemies that I knew for a fact were way beyond where I was at. And so glad to see this finally addressed, and it makes me look forward even more to continuing in my core playthrough. And that is the full list of fixes and updates Owlcat has implemented. Again, leave me a comment down below and let me know, were you impacted by any of these issues, and have these changes resolved the problems for you and made your own playthroughs much better. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave me a comment down below, share this content, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.